Oh! Oh, hello! Wait, what? What's going on? You again?
May your heart be your guiding key.
Whoa!
Picture this.
You again,
A
sir.
black goat stashes away a letter, then orders a white goat to search for it.
Okay.
What could his intentions possibly be?
That's a great question, Luxord. I have no idea what you're fucking talking about. Okay. How's the cutscene audio, by the way, guys? I think I'm just
Great,
gonna...
a riddle, just what I need.
tad louder. Just a little.
There are many possibilities. Perhaps he forgot where it's hidden. Or he's playing a prank.
Okay.
Or the letter has truly gone missing. I can think of several reasons offhand. Guessing is simply useless.
Well, then just follow your orders, plain and simple.
So this is where it got cut off when he was like, may your heart be your guide and key. So this is the
Yes,
rest of the
that's what I've
conversation,
always done.
right?
I followed the orders from above, without question.
Ooh.
However, I sometimes can't help but read into my opponent's strategy.
Too long on the job?
If the contents of the box are so unknown, why is it of such critical importance to
That's
the
a great
organization?
question, sir.
Furthermore, was it Xehanort or Xemnas who gave the order?
Well, it's tricky.
All Xehanort cares about is the clash between the 7 lights and 13 darknesses.
Oh!
It's unlikely he would hold such an
Wait.
interest in this mysterious box.
Oh, okay.
Which means...
So, I don't want to stop the cutscene, but basically what I'm thinking is that Xehanort only cares about the clash, which means somebody else asked about the box, but we know, like, it's sort of like, if Xigbar is Lushu, I guess I'll just continue anyway, like, I guess I'll just keep
order
going,
was
but
issued by Xemnas.
Lushu knows
Or
the
one
importance
who
of the...
informed me of
Yeah!
my task. You.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he
As
did it.
if.
And that
It must
means...
have been Xemnas.
Yeah, and so Lushu knows.
My inquiries
right? Nobody else
suggested
knows. So the
otherwise.
only reason they care is because Xigbar said it.
Oh,
and Xigbar
man.
knows
You
because
asked
he's Lushu.
What are your intentions?
That's a
Look,
great question,
I don't know
sir.
what's inside the box, but it's been protected by Keyblade wielders since way back when. Aren't you curious? I heard it contains information that's vital to all Keyblade wielders. Secrets.
And where did you hear this?
Oh, you know.
I don't remember.
Around.
I keep my eyes
I've been
and ears
alive
wide
for
open,
like
but I've
thousands of
traveled
years.
so many different
It's
places.
fine.
It's hard to keep everything straight, you know?
Oh, God.
If this box is truly as important as you say, why now? I believe you discovered that others also seek it. And you need
Well,
to find
Maleficent
it before
does,
anyone else
right?
does.
Like, Maleficent is.
In order to keep your connection to the box a secret from those around you.
Luxord has it all figured out, man.
Xigbar, who are you really?
He's Lushu. Ah, okay.
No matter. It doesn't make a difference to me.
You don't care?
It's all
you
the
don't give a
same.
shit? Why?
I'm content to feign ignorance.
Oh, I think Luxord knows a little more than he's letting on right here. So I wonder, okay.
The question is, who
I
are
wonder
you?
if you would have seen this
Luxord?
if you restart. Yeah, that is the question. Who is he? We don't know. Oh, okay, so now we're actually getting into the ReMIND part of Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND. Let's go. Oh, this is the scene with Xehanort, isn't it? Like, hello, sir. Like, I brought you over here. What do you think? Like, that was in the TGS ReMIND trailer, I think.
So?
All right, so that's young Xehanort,
Yeah.
right?
It wards off darkness. It's useful.
Oh, the coat. His
Told
eyes
ya.
aren't yellow yet.
So, how'd it go?
The tour.
Tour.
I learned the reason for my existence.
Well, that's good, I guess.
Oh!
So this is
Tell me
definitely the Master of Masters,
around
right?
the
Or I
world,
guess Lushu. They both
people
sort of have
live
the same
seemingly
personality,
peaceful
right?
lives.
Like,
They believe themselves to be moral and virtuous, but it's all an
Lushu
act.
kind of inherited his personality from Master of
Darkness
Master,
lurks
but
in the pit of everyone's heart. Their light is a total farce.
Sounds like your trip around the world opened your eyes, but you got a little bit more than you anticipated.
okay, so he
Must have seen
had
a lot
never
of
left
darkness.
Destiny Islands before, and then he left, so he took the world's tour, basically.
Those who
and
are
Mom
weak
let him do that.
and who
Mom
desire
being
greater
Master of
power
Masters, not.
simply strip the strong of their power and convince themselves they've earned it. That's how people become tainted by darkness. They believe what they want to believe, using hollow reasons
But you
as
do that,
justification.
Xehanort, don't you? So what
They
happened?
repeat this cycle.
Yeah, like isn't
And
this,
their
I guess it's
darkness
foreshadowing,
grows.
but also hypocrisy,
So you're
right?
saying the weak feel the need to justify their actions to maintain a sense of self. Can't let that slide?
No. It's better they be ruled by darkness. People carry delusions of having power, but it's a lie. They are but sheep pretending to be wolves.
So it's better to just be a wolf.
Though I admit, I can
You
understand
know, like
why.
why pretend, just be a wolf, I guess.
Oh, I've never heard that one before. A Keyblade wielder willing to side with the darkness? Why not just let them be until the
Darkness?
darkness consumes them?
Because left alone, the world would fall to chaos. There needs to be order.
You sure about that? Why not just sit back and watch it play out?
Understanding hearts is difficult. More so the emotions within. I simply realize that it's easy to dismiss what you don't comprehend.
So that's interesting, because he
All
is sort of a
right,
bystander, right?
The world
But
needs you.
Xehanort
Bet you
instead
that one.
decides to actually be
I
present
don't know what I
in
can
a
do,
sense.
but I will
That's
act.
interesting.
What comes next is too important.
I suppose letting false light dictate the future might be a pretty lousy move.
Is Sora the false light?
So, you can make a change. You have that power. What do you want for the world?
Power, eh? Who knows? My training's
Oh,
coming to an
his
end,
Keyblade
and
Master
the exam's
exam!
not far off. Maybe I can gain some clarity then.
Right, against
You're letting
Ericus,
the
I'm assuming.
exam decide? Listen to me. The results don't matter. You believe the world needs you. Sounds like you already know where you're headed.
It's funny. Somehow, I can sense where I'm supposed to go, and what I'm supposed to do. Yes. Even this coat. There's something familiar about it. As if I'm meant to wear this.
That's fucked up, man. That's a little scary.
No. You'll ditch it soon.
Yeah, he does.
What do you mean?
I mean that one day you're going to outgrow it.
How so?
If you truly possess great power, the darkness can't control
And
you.
you won't need the coat to protect
You
yourself,
won't need a
right?
silly old
Yeah!
coat to stay safe.
Oh, buddy! Oh
fact,
no, I'm so
You'll be the one
scared.
controlling the darkness instead. Me, on the other hand, I'm too much of a scaredy cat to ever take mine off.
I love Master of Masters, man.
Who are you, really? Some kind of fortune
I
teller?
love him so much.
Well, I could lie and tell you that's what I am when I'm actually a brilliant artist or even a scholar. I could tell
Do
you
you
that I
believe
dream of
in
world
destiny?
peace
Yeah, exactly.
when I'm actually planning for its destruction. The truth is what you see with your eyes, not what you hear.
Interesting.
So, your name?
What did I just... Never mind. I guess there's no harm. My name is...
And of course it gets cut off! So it could have been Demyx, could have been Luxord, like their rearranged names, right? Could have been
I'm
Yazora.
a lost master.
Oh, see, he knows who
Lost
he is because it's
master.
Unchained Key, right? So if that's, you know, wait, you know what I'm saying?
May your heart be your guiding key.
So they all learned about this in like Keyblade school, so he would know, he would recognize the name, you know, whatever Demyx's name is unscrambled or Luxord's name is unscrambled, right? 75 years later. Jesus Christ. Okay. Can we just all take that in for a second? Okay. So Master of Masters basically is what set Xehanort sort of in motion, right? And all that stuff. Like, he basically plucked him out of Destiny Islands, gave him the world roundabout, or I guess he didn't. Okay, so I guess what happened is he says that he takes the exam. So I guess it wasn't Destiny Islands. I guess that it was like, okay, because Ericus doesn't let Aqua, Terra, and Ven, like, leave, right? Like, they don't know that there's like stuff going on, or they don't go anywhere until the world is endangered. Does that make sense? Like, they know other worlds exist, but what they don't, like, they just never left, right? You guys understand what I'm saying? So point one, Terra and Aqua, they never leave. So basically, Xehanort left Destiny Islands. He went to go train with Ericus at, like, Keyblade Master School, basically. And Master of Masters was like, you know what? I'm gonna take you on a little world tour, okay? Because you're not allowed outside, Rapunzel. So that's basically what happens, right? And so then, after the world tour situation, they meet back at the Keyblade Graveyard, and then they have this talk. Then he goes back to take his exam with the added knowledge from Master of Masters. So here's what I'm saying, right? I made a theory about Demyx being the Master of Master and Luxord, so I made like theories with points with both of them. So I think that because the name is recognized, that means it has to be someone from Unchained Key, basically, right? So yeah. That's the tea, that's everything. So that's sort of like where we're going with this, because the only identities we don't know in terms of Unchained Key are how Luxord and Demyx connect. We know Larxene, we know Marluxia, we know stuff about Ventus, right? There's Ephemera, there's Brain, there's Skald, and all that stuff, right? So we know all that already. What we don't know from Unchained Key is who Luxord and Demyx are. So the whole theory, right, is that like Demyx or Luxord or Sora or Yazora or someone is the Master Master, but because the name is recognized, that must mean, you know what I mean? Like, that must mean it's in the context of it being taught to Xehanort at Keyblade Master School, right? Because they all learn about the Keyblade War. They learn about the foretellers of the past. Because they learn about all that stuff, that is how he knows. And I feel like that's important information to keep in mind. Okay? All right? Let's keep going. Let's continue on.
What's so funny, old man? Mind sharing with us?
He's just having a flashback, an old memory. You know? Days long ago. All of that type of stuff. An old man is reminiscing about his stories. And,
I stand here today because of a fated encounter. Very many years ago.
Oh, when he was a young boy. Why am I like, oh, that's cute, but it is kind of cute.
I never learned
Xehanort's bad,
who was,
but
and perhaps I never will.
but you did learn who he was. He said his name.
But I see now
What?
the truth he spoke of.
We don't have time for bedtime stories. Without the kid, we're still down a 13th vessel. And as for the other 12, only 3 of us are here right now.
Listen, we're
Are
working
you
on it.
absolutely sure the others made their way back to their respective times?
Trickster, welcome to my...
Thank you for the follow, Grandpa. Oh. Fuck, I love the organization music, man. Like, oh, hello. So are these the
Marluxia and
shadows?
Larxene are both here in this time. attempting to
Okay.
locate the new 7 hearts.
So it is working, I guess.
XIII is also somewhere about in
XIII.
this age. But after our last meeting, he went in search of something per your order. Isn't that so?
Yeah, so Zigbar did order him
Oh,
to
that.
do it. The box, yeah.
Right. Well, let's just
Well,
say
he already
that what
knew,
he's doing
so
will benefit
that
us
was
in the
all
long run.
Very
But it's really of
tricky.
no importance right this second. Go on.
Playing your cards close as usual.
Trickster, welcome to my velvet.
Thank you for the follow, Corona.
All right. The hearts of Ansem, Xemnas, Vanitas, Riku Replica, and young
Riku
Xehanort
Replica! I
returned
love
to
how
where
they
they
call
came
him that.
from
I know that's his
and
canon
reassembled
name, but
once
still.
more.
Like, it's so weird.
Each of them is seeking a guardian of light.
So, the ones who turned human, and then back again into nobodies are me, you, Luxord, Marluxia, and Larxene, that's 5.
Okay.
The ones from the past transferred into replicas are Ansem, Xemnas,
Oh,
Vanitas,
so
Riku
they're all-
Replica, and the old man's younger self.
They're all replicas.
Then we add the old man in. The total comes up
Oh,
to
that's confusing.
11. I think we're still missing 2.
Now we
Yeah, he's
must
definitely
discuss
lying to him that he doesn't know
why
who
we
he
have
is and
assembled
all that
here
stuff. All the
together.
cards. Bring in the cards
My
close.
incarnations from past times,
Right.
vessels into which I transferred my heart, my essence, were destroyed. Thus I was restored to what you see now.
Right.
For one to completely disappear, their heart and body must be restored to their original form. That is one reason why I distributed my heart into several vessels. Ansem and Xemnas originated from Terra, or rather his young form,
Right.
and it too was restored.
So we knew that.
However, my heart has returned to me, while his is yet lost.
Because it's in the Guardian. Right, we know that.
I decided to fill this hollow vessel with my heart. Indeed, the very same heart that previously resided within young Terra.
Right.
So that makes 12.
And Xion, so I wonder
Then
what they have to
who do
say
we get
about
to
her.
replace the kid?
20 replicas were created by Vexen.
20!
The
Vexen
first 12
made
were nothing more than puppets.
20
barely
replicas! Oh my
human.
god.
The prototype model was the Riku replica, and then number I was made.
Oh
That
boy.
leaves us with 6. Ansem, Xemnas, Vanitas,
So this is how they
Riku
decide
replica,
on Xion, basically.
and young Xehanort's hearts. 5 vessels, 1 left. Vexen and Demix are candidates, but backups at best. The
Yikes.
plan for the last replica is to give it a heart that is connected to Sora's.
Yeah, they basically
Connected to
wanted to
Sora.
use Sora, but then they're like, well, we
Anyone in
can't, so
mind?
let's just stick Xion in there, I guess. Like, that
The
was the,
second
whole
prototype
thing.
that was created, number I.
Mm-hmm.
Though erased from memory, it remained in Vexen's records.
Oh, that's interesting.
Its existence is greatly linked to Sora's memories, and thus should prove to be more than adequate for our needs.
Okay.
Number I.
Can they
An
not remember?
imaginary number.
Like,
How
they don't
fitting.
even remember. They just know because
While
of Vex
young
and stuff.
Xehanort is occupied with transferring hearts, I must go fulfill my duty. I will go and retrieve Vexen.
Reliable as always. It sounds to me like you've got everything dependably under control. Well, I'm off to do my part.
Look at the veins
plan
in Xehanort's
as
head,
we
guys.
agreed
Like,
on.
that's so distracting. Yeah, because Xion was basically like, she had Sora's memories of Kairi, and that's what made her appearance, but she
May
was
your
very
heart
connected to
be your
Sora
guiding.
in that sense, and so they wanted to use her, because she's basically almost like, she's basically like a Sora replica. Like, she had a piece of Sora in her, and so that was the whole, you know what I mean? Like, that's basically like the whole thing. Craziness. 20 replicas, dude. Like, what? Like, Vexen was busy, sis. Like, I don't even remember. I mean,